Yo, what is up guys? We are back with another All the Mods 10 video, and today we're going to be getting into a fun mod called Occultism. First, we're going to go to sleep, and we're going to jump up top, and we are going to get started. So, now that is daytime, I set up a little area over here, nothing crazy, just a little area that will allow for different rituals to be laid down. And to start off with this mod, so first we need to get a Dragon Familiar spawn egg, a empty soul gem, and stable wormhole to be able to create to finish the occultism mod for the star. So first we need to make this a book plus a demon's dragon fruit seed, which you can get from breaking grass. And then now that's a book that we need for everything. So if we open this up, they'll have everything in here. Might as well just click all of these because it opens everything up so you don't have to unlock things. So that's out of the way. And then the first thing we need to do is we need to create other stone. And the way you create other stone is by taking a demon's dragon fruit, which are these right here. And then we can just put this right here for now. And then we need a flint and steel. So we toss that down, light it on fire. And you see how it is purple? That will always be like that. It'll always be lit. Then we need some andesite, because that's what the recipe calls for. So if we look at this, it is andesite in this fire will create other stone. So we can go like that. As you can see, we created all of the other stone. And before we put this back, I do want to create a recipe for this when it comes to smelting, so that we don't have to worry about it later on, because we are going to have to smelt this down, and we can just toss it in here and have that smelted up whenever we need it. The next item is the spirit attuned gem, which is diamonds. So we'll go ahead and grab some diamonds. We'll just grab a few stacks, do the same thing we just did, get our attuned gems back. Those will be used later on. And we also need to do it with saplings. Throw oak saplings in, it'll give us a regular occultism saplings. So we take those, let's just craft a stack of these. And now we have specialized saplings. And so what we can do is if we take some bone meal, like so, we come over here, we can plant one of these and we can bone meal it. We eat a dragon fruit. There we go. It will actually break this down into oak logs, which will be otherworld logs, which I'm wondering if I can do this real quick. If we can, that'll be cool. So if I put some of those in there, let's speed this up. This does create otherworld logs, so we don't have to go through that process anymore. Bees are so useful sometimes. So now we have otherworld logs, so if we go to @occultism, grab some of our otherworld logs, let's just grab a couple of stacks right now, toss those in there, it'll give us otherworld ashes, which we will use in the future. And then there's this divine tuning rod, which you can use, so we'll just make that to have it. And then the impure chalk, so that's what the burnt other stone is for. So if we go here, let's just make 100 of the burnt other stone real quick. And we go over here to occultism, you can see that we are unlocking and progressing through, which I don't know why it didn't pick that up. And we got the otherworld sapling, so that is done. And then now it's on to our first ritual, which for your first ritual, we're going to be summoning a crushing spirit or crushing demon. And to do so, you need to use, so to start, combine your unbound book with your dictionary of spirits in a crafting table. This will bind a demon to the book, which is what we'll need for the ritual. Speaking of your dictionary of spirits, it's time to open it up. On the left, click on the Pentacles tab and click on AVR's circle. You might have to to advance through it by reading a little bit, but there's a way to click all. So we have to grab this and go pentacles, and then we need to go to AVR circle, and we can project this just like so. We'll put this one right here. That's actually perfect. I didn't think that was going to be that great. And then we need to bind this. Actually, I said to bind it. So we need to book of binding. So we need to make this, which we can do. So book of binding. Let's make one of these. So we need to toss feathers into the fire, books into the fire, and then black ink into the fire. So let's grab some books. And let's actually make a crafting recipe for books because we just don't have one for some reason. And leather, we have a bunch of leather. So let's just put this in there. And then books, let's craft 100 of those. Grab a stack out. We need feathers. Just grab a stack of feathers. And then we need black ink. And grab a stack of black ink. Come over to our fire. And we can just toss all those in there. And toss those back in our inventory. We should be able to craft this. And then now we can take this, put it in. Oh, maybe I did something wrong. So hold on, let's go back to here. So we need to make it into that. Okay. So we need to make this into this one, which we need some more dye. Not a big deal. Now we have a Book of a Foliate Spirit. We combine that with our Book of Spirits, and now we have the book. And then so now with our pentacle down right here, we do need to go back to Occultism. And then so what we need is we're going to need 4 sacrificial bowls and 1 gold sacrificial bowl. So we need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have that. We need 1 of these. We have that. Which we need to make another one of these because we use that for the sacrificial bowl. So this one needs to go down right there. We do need some candles. So let's make some candles. Candles. So now we have 4 candles. Put our 4 candles down, just like so. And then what else we need to do is we need to make impure white chalk, which we have everything. That is just the burnt otherstone and otherworld ashes. And then we can make this white chalk by tossing it in the fire. And then we just have to outline these. These do not have to match what the symbol actually says. As you see, it's 100% complete. And then now, if we want to summon it, once you complete the multi-block ritual, place down 4 or more of the future. So we need to place down our 4. So we can do, we can make some more of those. Just to make more of them. Have it look like that. I like the way that looks. That's done. Oh, we need purple candles too. We have purple candles too. I don't think they're necessary right now. And we also need to make this brush, which we can make pretty easily, I believe. Yep. So we have that, that, and that. And we also have these. So now all we have to do is, I think we just have to put our book down. Oop, lighting coal furnace campfire. Is that what we need? So we need a campfire. which this ritual will tell us. Oh, so no, for the crushing spirit. So for the foliate crusher, we need one of each of these. So let's get our silver, boom, our iron, our copper, and our gold. And then now if we take these and put these in our pedestals, so if we go like this, and then we take our book, toss it in there, the ritual is starting, we can speed this up, and then boom, we have a foliate crusher. So we're gonna grab a creature catcher, catch that guy for now. So now we have our crusher, and we're gonna go to sleep real quick. All right. Now we can come up here and we can take the next look into what we need to make. So now that that ritual is done, now that we have the crushing spirit, we should be able to start making our way through these other mods. So like this first one, we need an empty soul gem, which is Strigor's Higher Binding. So this is the one that we need to do. So if we go into our book, where did our book go? So we got our book back. We didn't. Not a big deal. So we need our book. Make a book like that. And then we need this book, which is one of these plus purple. Just like that. So I wonder if, does that make it a, I don't know if that makes it an unbreakable book. Okay, but that's back in our inventory. So now we have the binding of Jin for the soul gem. So if we open this up right here and we back up and we find the what one is it? It is the Trigger's Higher Binding. So Higher Binding, this one right here. If we take this one is quite a bit bigger. When I say quite a bit, it's a lot bigger. So we are going to have to merge an area. It's massive, actually. So leaves two on each side. Okay. So this is how we'll do that one. And what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna make this look better for one, and then two, we'll start working on filling this out. All right, so let's see what we need for this ritual. So for this ritual, we're gonna need soul sand, copper, diamond, gold, silver, and then soul sand, and it'll make one of those. So that's pretty easy. So all we really need to focus on is building this, which I believe these are wither skeleton skulls. So let's grab those first. So wither skeleton skulls. So we should be able, ooh, no, these are just regular skeleton skulls. And how many do we need? We need 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 8 regular skeleton skulls. Let's go skeleton skull to be made like this, which we need to make more of these. Which, what is that called? Solium dust? Soul dust. So let's make, can we make 100 of that? No. Can we make 30 of that? So we can. Soul dust is made of soul stone, cobble soul stone. You can get unlimited of cobble soul stone with just like that if need be. But as of right now, I don't think we have to set that up, because that'll make enough right there. We need 8. So now we can set these in just like so. So now we have those in. We need candles. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 8 candles. I'm pretty sure these candles do work. All right, so we have the candles, and then now we can fill in the white chalk, which is pretty simple. White chalk, we need light gray chalk, purple chalk, and lime chalk. So we need a few different chalks. So we need the light gray chalk, we need the purple chalk, and we need the lime chalk. And to make these, so light gray chalk is, you need to do the crushing spirit for it. Purple is the same thing. And impure or lime green is made like this. So let's get started with that. So we have our crusher here, toss him down. So to make the first, oh, I think we got our book back too. Pick something up. So to get the light gray chalk, so we need him to crush silver, crushed calcite. So do we have calcite? Calcite, we do. Can we craft calcite? We can, so I'm not too worried about that. So now we drop it to him, he'll pick it up and he'll drop the calcite. We have everything else, I believe. Besides, we'll have to make some more emperor white chalk. The purple chalk, he'll need the crushed endstone. We'll grab a stack of that. Can we speed him up? I don't think so. Which, does any crushed endstone work? Crushed endstone. No, it does have to be done through the spirit. Okay. And then, but crushed obsidian, we should already have that. We should not have to worry about that. Yeah. So we have crushed obsidian. And then for the impure green, we need to make this, which is a ritual. And then we need, that's what we need to do. So we needed, for the light gray, we needed just 1. Oh, I didn't mean to hit you. So he's gonna be doing that. So let's start with this. So we need emerald dust and 2 bottles of enchanting. Emerald dust. So 10 of those. Thank you. And then we need bottles of enchanting. Let's grab a stack of those. And then so this recipe is this guy's. So let's see what that one looks like. So if we go here, let's find the, is it this one? Right? No, maybe. What is his name? Eusebius. Oh, yep, spectral compulsion. This one should fit just right there. So we need purple chalk is our first chalk we actually have to make. We need some more candles. Okay, and we also need some more. So we need a bowl. Got a stack of those, and we need 2 more. So let's put our bowls down. So I believe these ones can go like this. And that can go right there. And then we just need the purple chalk, which he's crushing the end stone right now, which is needed for the impure purple chalk. So we do need some more impure. We need 3 white chalks. 1, 2, 3. That can go in there. We can make our impure light gray chalk. Boom, we have our impure light gray chalk. And then now we should be able to create our impure white or purple. So our impure purple. So now what we need to do is go to sleep real fast. These guys. This is this guy right here. Can we not? What are you doing? Thank you. Oh, there's 2 of them. Thank you. Alright. So now what we need to do is we need to get that fire going again. Which these guys will die off soon enough. Which, so we should be able to put this right here. Just like that. We need to clear out our inventory now because we have all this random stuff in here. So that can go in there. And then now we need to toss our chalks in there. And so we can outline our purple. Like so. And now this one is it should only be 1. Oh. Now, is it 1 or is it 3? Okay, it's 2 plus this book right here. So, and then we can put these together and create that book. And so, put that down, speed that up. Now we have this, and we should be able to create our impure lime chalk, just like so. Toss that in there, and now we have all of our chalks. Now all we have to do is pull this ritual back up, which was higher binding. It should be set just like that, and now we can fill out the rest of this one. And we need our purple. Oh, we need our eraser. Make sure that's right, and we need our gray chalk. We're missing one. Hard to see the gray. The gray is all hit. Purple should be good. Oh, the last thing that we're missing is the book, I think. No. It's not the sacrificial bowl either. One of these is not colored in. Oh no, we don't have the sacrificial bowl down. I don't think we ever put that down. There we go. Silly me. And then so now to do this ritual, it is diamond, copper, silver, and gold. Diamond, copper, silver, gold, and then soul sand. So then if we want to put this up, it should look a little something like this. So it should be, we need our sacrificial bowls. I believe we need 8 of them. Right? So let's look at the recipe one more time. So 4 and 4. Yep, so we do need 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we can put these in. I believe this does matter. We have copper there. We put diamond there. And then it's soul sand in between. Ooh. One, okay. We got our iron and gold. And then we need, is it just 4? It is 4. So let's see if this works. It's looking to work. And then now we can speed this up. And it has given us our empty soul gem. So that's the empty soul gem done. And we need to make the stable wormhole, which is Ezephius. I think it's this one. Yep. So we already have that created. So this one is going to be ender pearl, quartz, and one of these. So let's make that. Get ender pearls. Ender pearls and quartz. Like so. So then it'll be boom, 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 boom. And then the book that we need for this ritual is this one, which can I just create a bunch of this real quick? Thank you. So we should be able to put that down, keep that up. Now we have a stable wormhole. And so like this can go back, this can go back. We can keep our chalk on us. This can go back. We can catch our crusher demon. Don't need him crushing right now. Shovel, don't need that, don't need this. That and that we do need. That can go in there. Go in there. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. And now the last thing that we need to create is a dragon familiar. So we need to summon the dragon familiar, which is this book. So let's open this up and let's create this book like that. So we have the book, and now we need a Hagen's enthrallment. If I pronounce that right, I probably did not, but we can find that. So Where's his name at? This one might be with the familiars, and we're looking for the dragon familiar, which would be this ritual right here. So I'm wondering, might just have to lay this out. So we can put that right there. And we are going to need the yellow chalk, it looks like. So let's grab the yellow chalk. Yellow chalk, which is the impure chalk, which we should be able to make pretty easily. We just need one of these. Have the yellow impure chalk. We can toss this in there so we can fill this out. I don't know if this one takes yellow chalk. Lime chalk. We need our lime chalk for right here. And then we need our white chalk, which we just did that. Yep. Yep, white chalk. And then we need our light gray chalk. Like that. And then we need candles. And then we need our, so with the candles, we also need skeleton skulls. We should only need 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need our pedestals, so our bowls. So we need, how many for this ritual? We need 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We also need a gold bowl. Slap that in the middle. Now that's complete. Let's go to sleep real quick. And there's 2 things that we're going to need to do. So for this ritual, we need to have all of these items, which we do have available to us. And then we also are going to need to sacrifice a horse, which I did get a horse spawn egg. So now we have the horse. We threw our chalk in there on accident, but that's fine. So we have the horse. So we need a gold block, gunpowder. We need all of these items. So let's get those. So gold. We got our gold block, gunpowder. Got our gunpowder, flint and steel. We got our flint and steel, a lava bucket. We have that. Block of coal. Yep. Obsidian. We need 2 pieces of obsidian. 2. And then a block of quartz. So now we have everything. So we can put these in the pedestals. So we need that there, that there, that there. Lava. Pedestal. Lava bucket. Both of these. Our quartz block. And then that. And then now we need to spawn the horse. Kill it. And we can speed this up. Now we have our dragon familiar. Last thing we need a swab. because we need to swab our familiar, which is our friend now. He's our friend. And so what we can do now is if we take this swab and we get a bucket of experience, which shouldn't be too hard. Do bucket of experience. Is there a certain way that we can? No, so we just need a bucket. Can we take it from here? We can. That's awesome. And then we need to make a swab like this, and then we need to get a chicken, which we have chicken spawn eggs. Chicken spawn eggs. And this is the way you get the egg. So you spawn a chicken, use the swab with the chicken feed, and now we have the familiar spawn egg. So now we have the emerald, the soul gem, the chalks. We also have the dragon familiars. So we just completed the occultism. If I can open it up, all the mud stars. We completed the dragon spawn egg, the stable wormhole, and the empty soul gem. So we have just now completed occultism for the all the mods 10. I'm leaving all this stuff here because if we are going to automate it, I might have to go through and run all of these a bunch of times and do all this. So like all this is going to stay here. I'm going to decorate this real quick because it looks out of place a little bit. All right, so now that we're done with the occultism mod, we have all of these set up so I can run any of the crafts that I need to run ever again. They'll be right there. But now that the occultism mod is done, that leaves us with just a few more mods to complete. We have productive trees, which is 1, roots classic 2, Steve's carts 3, external starlight 4, and then extreme reactors, which is 5. So it has 5 more mods that we have to dive into before we start working completely on the inner circle. So hopefully we can complete those in the upcoming episodes, and I will catch you guys later. See ya.